Hey Kenny, it's Brian Willie with Freedom Personal Trainer Coaching. I want to thank you for submitting an application for the SEO program that we're doing. I'm just taking a look at your site and I'm glancing at a couple different things here. I figured I would show you really quickly. Number one, you're actually ranking pretty well for a number of different keyword terms. If I look at Renton personal fitness trainers, let's see, you're down at number 8, which is not bad. I mean, you're on page 1. We can certainly get you higher than that. Just to let you know, anything between positions 1 and 3 take down the vast majority of all traffic. Obviously, position 1 gets the most traffic, somewhere between 40 to 60%. And then it starts dropping off around 15 to 13% for positions 2 and 3. And then, anything below that is about 3% of the overall traffic for a search term. So if we look at Renton personal trainer, let's see where you're sitting right here. I'm just glancing down here. So I think you're actually ranked on page 2. Yeah, you're here on page 2 for that term. So that's a big keyword term. Now, personal training, I think you're ranked on page 1 towards the top. Let me just show you here. Yeah, so you're in position 3. So it's not like you're doing bad. You have some room to improve. Now, my only concern is I ran your site through Majestic SEO, which is really kind of the leading SEO tool out there. And what I noticed, and it's really an analysis tool. It allows me to look at where your backlinks are coming from, the strength of your backlinks, all these different things. And what I'm noticing is it's very fragile what you have right now. Essentially, you've got a lot of what I would call comment spam, meaning that, and I don't know if you've done this or somebody else has done this, where you see the anchor text Kenny Mac. This is you or somebody else leaving comments on somebody else's page, which is not very effective for a long-term strategy. It'll get you a little bit of a boost sometimes, but Google is actively going after what they consider to be people just leaving comments for the purpose of getting a link. Also, you're not necessarily getting what I would call authority links, in the sense that if you look at things like trust flow, citation flow, these are metrics that Majestic looks at to look at the quality of site you're putting a link on. And so they're not necessarily high quality sites, and they're not authoritative in the sense that they are they're themed or they're niched towards the personal training market. So you can see right here the page rank of this site, which is a very important indicator of the authority of this site, is not applicable. Page rank goes typically from 0 to 10, and obviously 10 being the highest, which that almost impossible to get a 10 a page rank of 10 unless you're YouTube or Facebook or something like that. So you have to be just very, very careful with getting your links on sites like this. What you want is authoritative links that are in the fitness niche with an article that's about the fitness industry. And so I guess what I'm telling you is that your site's in okay shape, but it's pretty fragile. So you're getting okay rankings, but in order for these to actually stick for any kind of long period of time, you really need links that are on authoritative sites that are about fitness, that have an article about fitness, that have your link in it, and not really leaving comments and things like that. So there's definitely some room for improvement. There's a couple keyword terms definitely that I think we could get you onto page 1 within 3 weeks. So if you're interested in our program, I'm happy to send you out a link. I will attach it here. Basically, it's a $25 deposit, as I mentioned in the video. And if we don't get you on page 1 for a couple keyword terms within 3 weeks, then we'll give you $50 back. If we do get you there, then what I would ask is for you to seriously consider using our program on a month-to-month basis to get you ranked for all sorts of keyword terms related to your business. and not just ranked, but ranked much higher than you're ranking now. So although you're ranking pretty well for certain things, but you could be ranking a lot better. So if we look at Renton Personal Trainer, you're on page 2. Well, that's going to get a lot of keyword searches every month, a lot of volume, and you're here on Maps, which is really good. You've got 11 Google reviews. That's very, very good. But we can definitely get you ranking higher here on Maps, and then also move your page 2 listing here up onto page 1, which is going to help you get a lot more traffic and potentially a lot more business. Beyond that, there's a lot of things that can be done from a site perspective. Your site actually is really nice. I mean, it's got a lot of great info on it. What I would recommend are some additional things of ways to stay in contact with people. So not just a newsletter or something like that, but some sort of giveaway like a book where you're able to stay in contact with your subscribers, and essentially offer them things. Offer discounts, packages, different programs that you offer at any particular time that will get people to want to take some sort of action. So that's something we can definitely help you with if we end up working with you long term. So again, it's $25 to rank you for 2 keyword terms in 3 weeks. If we don't do it, it's $50 back to you. If we do it, and you're interested in continuing and really growing your business from an SEO perspective and getting ranked for all sorts of keyword terms, and we'll give you some coaching on how to improve your site to convert better. It's $599 a month, $599 a month. We've worked with all sorts of businesses over the years and have maintained lots and lots and lots of rankings anywhere from 1 through 3, positions 1 through 3. So, which ends up taking down a lot of traffic. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm going to include the link. Would love to work with you, and I think we can really improve your business. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.